Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Wednesday, September 2nd, 2015, around 8:22 in the evening, Billerica, Massachusetts. Sun went down. It's going to be a little bit of a muggy night, close to 70 for the lows. Some news to report. Rocket Center Dwight Howard was detained at a Houston airport a couple of days ago because he carried a gun in his handbag, but he had it registered and stuff like that. No charges against it, but that's dangerous to carry like a gun in your handbag and stuff like that, because you never know these days. And also, the New York Yankees beat the Boston Red Sox by a score of 13-8. Joe Girardi of the Yankees won his 800th game as manager. And the Boston Red Sox might be interested in Chris Davis, first baseman of the Baltimore Orioles, who's slated to become a free agent at the end of the year. And I heard this on ESPN's Baseball Tonight podcast with Buster Only. So that's a good podcast on Buster Only, so listen to it. And that's about it on the news. My third and final video blog subject of the night is my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is Pekka, the goaltender for the Nashville Predators. Pekka is one of the top goaltenders in the National Hockey League. He's been with the Predators for many years. He was born and he grew up in Finland, and when he was a young age he played hockey. He loved playing goaltender, and when he was young he played for the junior team out of Finland, Puppy, for 5 seasons. And also he was on the Finland national team for a few years. He was a backup to future NHL goaltender Nicholas Backstrom. He backed up goaltender for him on the national team. He was drafted by the Nashville Predators in the 8th round of the 2004 NHL entry draft, 258th overall pick. He spent parts of 3 seasons in the minor leagues, that the Milwaukee Admirals, that's the Predators' top AHL affiliate, and he got called up to the Predators in 2006. And for the first couple of seasons in the NHL, Pekka was a backup goaltender and stuff to Thomas Vokoun, but eventually when Thomas Vokoun got hurt, Pekka became the #1 goaltender for the Predators, and he's been with them ever since. And he's had 21 seasons. 7 seasons he's had an under 3 goals against average. 7 times he's had a save percentage of .900. 3 times he was a Vezina Trophy finalist. 1 time he made the second NHL All-Star team. But Pekka has not played in an NHL All-Star game yet, which is very surprising, because he's one of the top goaltenders in the NHL. He has the butterfly style goaltending and stuff like that. He makes some very great saves, great plays. He's played in the majority of the Predators games, starting in net for years. He's had a couple of seasons when he was injured and stuff like that, but he's probably one of the top 10 goaltenders in the NHL. Last year he was probably the second best goaltender in the NHL, behind Carey Price and stuff. And Pekka, one of these days, could win the Vezina Trophy. And in fact, I would not be every year people are saying the Predators could be a dark horse to win the Stanley Cup, because Pekka Rinnie could turn could carry the Predators to the Stanley Cup. And they have a #1 defenseman in Shea Weber. They have a #1 goaltender in Pekka Rinnie and stuff, and they have a great all-around team, so they could be a dark horse this year. And these are Pekka's career stats: 204 wins, 115 losses, and 43 overtime or shootout losses, 36 shutouts, 2.36 goals against average, a save percentage of .910 in the playoffs. Pekka's at 15-19, 1 shutout, 2.47 goals against average, and a .914 save percentage. And Pekka's won 2 playoff series, 2011 against the Ducks and 2012 against the Red Wings and stuff like that. And he's a good goaltender. Hopefully one of these days Pekka wins a Stanley Cup. And that's about it on that. And I'll be back tomorrow, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You're going to get 3 more video blogs. The first video blog is going to be about the top 10 best NHL European-born players of all time. Second video blog will be about the greatest bar in Boston. Tell you about that. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about former world-class championship wrestling announcer Bill Mercer. Bill also has done many play-by-play of other sports in Texas. That should be interesting. And more good video blogs are coming up. Coming Friday to Personality Profiles at Whalen. This weekend will include New York Mets legends Darryl Strawberry and Tom Seaver. Like I always say, keep calm, everybody. And I'm Julie Button guy. Julie Button's new 6 in Orlando, Florida. She's rocks and has a great smile and nice legs. Her legs are the nicest legs in the world, next to Heidi Pratt's. Molly Rosenblatt rocks. Elizabeth Hart rocks. Amy Swansea rocks. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out. See you later, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Bye now.